in. Yeah, so ultimately when it comes to these ultra micro cap mini tokens, it's about the strategy of accumulation rather than anything else. You look at, when I look at the Dtravel page, I see the market cap is at a measly $676,000 with the fully diluted market cap at 1.4 million. It's peanuts. It's like anyone in London could sell their property and buy all the tokens effectively, can't they? Or two properties, one or two, but depends on where the property is. It's a really, really undervalued project. Yeah, for a token that's been trading for over 4 years, and for a project that has a track record, a real world network. And this is the hardest part. I don't think people realize that. To build a real world network of properties connected in 145 countries across 1,342 cities, over 6,000 listings, over 11,000 operator signups, with a gross turnover of $1.5 million, average booking value of $800+, with a month-on-month growth. It's a really undervalued project, isn't it? Would you think so, right? Well, the question is, is it making money? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Not yet. It's not making money. If it was making money, we'd be in a different situation now. Yeah. So what's happened? What's gone wrong? Well, what happened was that the project initially was launched at the peak of the previous bull market where everything was overvalued. Okay. And Dtravel were able to utilize the increase in valuation to fund the growth of this real world network. And so even if you don't think, even though right now it's undervalued, you have to understand that the value that they extracted, or the project extracted, went into building this real world network. Yeah. And that is valuable. So there is value. The value's gone into this project. It's not gone into people's pockets. Well, maybe some, but welcome to crypto. The reality is that the value has gone into building this. It's a web-based app, and it allows you to book peer-to-peer accommodation, vacation rentals in different parts of the world, just like Airbnb, without Airbnb or without Booking.com or Expedia. So there is value. Now, okay, I'm looking at Lisbon now, aren't I? And there's only 22 results. Well, that's not good enough. Yeah. But that's not really the problem now, is it? The problem now isn't that we don't have enough properties, it's that we don't have the travelers. Because for whatever reasons that I've explained in the past, travelers are still preferring the other platforms like Airbnb and Booking.com. Yeah. So we haven't been able to break into that market, the traveler market. And so because we're not getting the travelers, the floodgates of the hosts hasn't come to grow our real world network. So what we've experienced in the last few years is the value that was obtained or increased has gone into building this product. Yeah. And that's the hard part. This was the hardest part. This was the most laborious part. Effectively, what this is a Shopify for hosts where people can have their own direct booking website, and it's plugged into so many different applications, like uplisting, like I use uplisting, these channel management software systems. So Dtravel is plugged into these, or RentalWise, or some others, Hostly, or what's called HostAway. And that was the hard part, connecting it, and then this is all on chain, and then everyone has a website, and this you can pay using crypto. You could pay using fiat. This is the hard part. And it is working. And so it's obvious that it's working because you can see it's working. You can see that we are getting revenue. Yeah. When you go into the Dtravel Telegram, you can see the network growing, new booking site activated, new booking processed, and that's just perpetual. That just keeps on going and going and going. You can see that. You can see that the network is working. New booking site activated, new booking processed, new booking site activated, etc. So it is working. This is the hard part. The hard part's been done. This is the most difficult part, was to create this real world network. And so even though the value that was extracted from the crypto market hasn't yet translated into TRVL, it hasn't gone anywhere except into Dtravel's network. Now what's changing is that the leadership has changed and the new CEO has a vision for bringing travelers. And what they're doing is they want to bring travelers, and they also want to translate the value from the real world growth into the token. So the token becomes essential or critical to the future of the project. And so if you've missed it, you can watch my videos. You should always watch my videos. And if you want to watch my videos, then go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll be well up to date with what's going on.